former candidate for governor, Debra Medina, who joins us on a Newsmaker line. And Debra, thanks for joining us. What is life like as a former candidate?
This morning was the first day I woke up and felt like I hadn't been run over by a truck. I guess I'm getting my feet back under me. Finally, it's taken nearly a week to recover from the exhaustion.
Tell me what election night was like for you. I know at least you had told me your plans were to be in Wharton, to be essentially at home for a while. What was election night like, and was there a point at which you said, man, this is not going the way we thought it was going to go?
You know, I never sensed that all night long. People were really jubilant. I was the one going, dang it, I wasn't in this for third place. But I think pretty much everybody that was at Hiss's barbecue thought we had a phenomenal run. I am very proud of the people that stepped up all around the state of Texas to work on this campaign, and I certainly don't want to discount what we were able to accomplish. I think many people look at this race and say, man, for an unknown candidate to have done what was accomplished in this race was phenomenal. I absolutely was in it to make the runoff to win the nomination. So from that perspective, pretty high goal, I realize. But I think everybody in Wharton that evening was pretty excited about what had happened, and certainly there seems to be a lot of energy and interest in pursuing these ideas that we've been talking about, getting rid of property tax in Texas, working on the nullification initiatives, and that's where we are today.
What did you make the perfunctory call to the governor? Did you reach out to him at all on election night?
I did not. We have not spoken at all. I did get a very kind phone call, although I had some technical problems with my phone and didn't know about it until today, but I did have a very nice call from the senator prior to her announcing that she was going to concede the race. Wow.
So is there going to be any kind of unity breakfast where Kay Bailey and you and the governor all get together and all make nice?
I don't have any idea. You know, I did hear that the governor was on a radio program up in the Metroplex talking about hoping that we could work together. I'd love to see him moving on our ideas. I don't hold out much hope that will be the case. If I thought that he was going to champion the things that we're talking about, I wouldn't have been in the race. I've said that from the beginning. I think he, even in the second debate, of course, showed no remorse for the quarter effort, showed no remorse for the executive order to inject our daughters. I would like to see us be able to make some advances on restoring true private property ownership in Texas. Hopefully we'll be able to bring enough pressure to bear on his office that he will concede and support those initiatives, but that's going to mean we've got a lot of work to do with the Texas legislature and the people of Texas, I think.
So as it stands now, can you vote? Will you vote for Governor Perry?
No, I won't. As it stands now, no, I will not. Who I will vote for and who I will be on the ballot in November, I think we don't know the answer to that question. But it's an issue that has been a principal thing. I think, you know, I've the long-time Republican Party activist, and I really believe that's where Republicans have a lot of work to do, and that is that we ought to be championing principles and not personalities. Live up to the principles, and you'll get our full support. But when you're out there destroying the very things that we are working hard for, we cannot support that.
So if not Governor Perry, would you vote for Bill White? I don't know how much you know about the former mayor of Houston. Could you vote for a Democrat?
No, I couldn't do that either. And I do know a little bit about his ideas, and certainly I don't think that there's going to be much similarity between Mayor White's principles, political ideology, and my own. So I'm not sure, as I indicated, who else would be. And I know there's going to be lots of folks out there that are going to make the argument that you're throwing away a vote or, you're not voting. But again, I think when Texans start to stand on principles, we'll start getting limited government. Until then, we're going to keep getting more of the same.
I have the foggiest idea what it takes to run as a third party or independent candidate, but I'm guessing you know what that is. Is it possible that you could take a few weeks off and decide to run as a third party candidate?
No, in Texas, if you participate in the primary, then you are not eligible to be independent or third party. You have, and that's true of candidates as well as of voters. So those 1.4 million people who voted in the Republican primary cannot help to nominate a libertarian or a Constitution or an independent candidate in Texas for the general. They can vote for those folks on the ballot in November, but they can't help get them on the ballot.
Is there anybody you would like to see run that you could support?
I have not studied the field. I'm not sure who all is out there. I think we find ourselves in a difficult place, and I will be looking clearly. And again, if the governor will get to where we need him to be, I just think he's made it very clear throughout the debates he didn't have any intention of doing that. So that's putting me in a pretty difficult position with that vote.